Hello folks, Tarek here with Roll Off Truck World, your one-stop waste shop. Today we're going to be talking about stock number 418 on our inventory. This is a unit that we just built. It's a 2025 Mack MD7, brand new unit with 0 miles. It's got an Allison 3000 RDS transmission, and it's got a Cummins ISC 300 horsepower, and it's a 33,000 pound GVW single axle application. Let's do a little walk around and show you around this build, and let's talk about it. Folks, you're looking at a Titan Tanks Steel 2,500 gallon tank. We're going to talk a little bit about this vacuum pump, talk about this build, and give you a little walk around. Folks, this is a steel tank, 2,500 gallon tank. As you can see, aluminum side fenders, hose trays, and aluminum side skirts on the tank. Makes it very nice looking. Also saves a lot on weight, but it's also nice looking. Folks, over here you're looking at a hydraulic, you're looking at a shaft driven, PTO shaft driven with a gearbox, NVE B500, and this is as big as a vacuum pump you want to go on this build. This is about as big as you want to get. This is probably one of the best vacuum pump setups that you can put on a truck like this, and it's about as big as you want to go. Now folks, we can build this truck in many different applications as far as vacuum pump goes. We can do the Jurop, we can do the Massport, we can do the Bacchioni, we can do Fruitland, or we can do the NVE Challengers, which are a little bit more economical. Now, come on close here and let me show you a little bit about the NVE B500. NVE B500, this is a plug-and-play power pack. As you can see, everything is built into the pump. It's got a pressure gauge over here. It's got your exhaust silencer, your secondary catch, and everything all built in. Now, one of the main advantages of the NVE B500 vacuum pump is that this unit right here is an oil-less operation. Now, as I was mentioning, over here you've got a flushing fluid tank. So this fluid here, you fill it up and you flush your vacuum pump. Now, one of the main benefits about the NVE B500 is that it is an oil-less operation. Now, I know what you're saying. No way it doesn't have oil. It sure does have oil in it. It's built into it. It ships out with oil. Now, one of the main advantages about the NVE B500 is that it doesn't burn oil. So that's why you don't see any type of oil tank or oil reservoir, is because this unit will not burn oil like most traditional vane vacuum pumps. This is actually a tri-lobe blower, and it's essentially a vac pump, but it doesn't use vanes. It's a tri-lobe blower, and that's why it doesn't use oil. So it does use oil, as I mentioned. It's already built into it. That's how it's shipped, but it doesn't burn it. So one of the main disadvantages to almost every vacuum pump out there is that it constantly burns oil, and you have to keep filling it up. Probably about every 8-hour shifts, you have to fill up your oil. In this particular case, you got to rest free of that. You don't have to be doing that. Also, this unit is a 431 CFM, so it's got a lot of CFM, a lot of power, especially for a 2,500 gallon tank. It's all mounted and all mounted into the chassis with bolts, so nothing is welded or anything. We'll go ahead and put the full NVE B500 specs on the blower right here. Let's continue doing this walk around. You're looking at aluminum wheels, obviously, on this unit here. You're looking at a LED lights all around. You're looking at a steel rear bumper with your steps over here. On this particular build, you got your steel hose racks. On the top, you've got an aluminum enclosed tail lights. We did go ahead and add a reverse light with a screen that will show you on the top, on the inside of the cab. You've also got a strobe light, and you got your 2 LED work lights. Over here, you got a rear manway hatch, which does open, makes it much easier for cleaning. On this particular setup, you've got dual inlet valves. Usually, you got one inlet, but on this particular build, we went with 2. So you got a 3-inch inlet valve on the left side. You got a 3-inch inlet valve on the right side. Makes it much more easy to access different spots when you're going to go suck out that liquid. You've also got a 4-inch rear outlet valve. And as I said, this is a manway hatch, does open. You got 2 side glasses on this particular build. We can add more side glasses. Titan Tank manufactures these tanks in many different configurations. They also do heated valves, This particular truck does not have it, but we can do heated valves if you're up north. We can add more sight glasses, and as far as the valves go, we can do any size you want, but typically you're looking at 3-inch inlets and 4-inch outlets for a setup like this. Brand new mud flaps. You're looking at a slush plate over here, adjustable and movable, so you can actually slide this bumper back and forth. It is adjustable. Kind of carry the whole all around. Aluminum side fenders on this, on the hose trays, aluminum side skirts. You're looking at a steel step ladder, so you can actually access your top manway hatch. And speaking about that, you got a top manway hatch over there that does open. You got baffles inside. This tank here is a full septic tank, so it's not a split. However, I saved the best for last. Let me show you what we got going on over here, which I'm very excited to show you, by the way. Before I open this toolbox, which you might think is a toolbox, but once I open it, I'll leave you a little surprise. Over here, you're looking at an aluminum tank, water tank. So you got a lid over here. This is your water tank. So customer in this particular build, he didn't want to use he's got 2,500 gallons and he wanted it all for septic. Usually we'll do a split tank here and we'll add the water. In this particular case, we did not do that because the customer wanted all the septic he can. So what we did is we installed a 120 gallon aluminum tank, and this is your water tank. This here is your fuel tank where you put gasoline. And you may ask, what's the gasoline for? Come on closer and I'll show you. What looks like a toolbox is not a toolbox. Folks, you're looking at a fully enclosed aluminum toolbox jetter. Nicely built. And I say that 3 times because I love this setup. So water feeds into this jetter here, and you got fuel over there. Come on, take a closer look over here. You got a Honda GX390. You got a Hanny hose reel. Hanny, I'm not sure I'm saying that right. You got an electric switch to turn this water pressure gun up. And you got a 3,000 PSI triplex pump. You got your pressure indicator here. You got a 3,000 PSI triplex pump, which delivers 5 gallons per minute. You got your water nozzles over here. And you've got a pressure gun over here. Nice and tight. It does reel, and it does reel to go out and to go in. So this is a very nice package, and we can add this to any truck, whether it's a 2,500 gallon or a 3,600, however the size. This is a nice toolbox jetter that we can install on any truck. Let me go ahead and close this. That's closed. Folks, you're looking over here at a water tank that I already discussed, but you're looking at a water tank level gauge. That way, you actually know how much gallons you have and when you're running out. You don't have to actually come in here and peek. And folks, come over here, get a closer look at this lid. This is a quick fold-up lid. All you do is put your water here, start filling it up, and out you go. Fuel tank over here. So this powers your gasoline for the Honda pony motor that you got going on there. Let's finish this little walk around. Folks, if you're looking for something like this, let me show you the front of this truck, because I do love these Mack MD7s. This is one of the best setups you can do. This is all you can get, as big as you can get. Customer went with a 300 horsepower Allison 3000 RDS, which does have a live PTO, by the way, compared to a 2500. Also 33,000 GVW, and he went with a massive NVE B500 blower. And that blower right there is phenomenal. It's going to save you a lot of headaches. It is worth a lot more money than your traditional vane pumps, NVE 607 or whatever, or Fruitlands. But it doesn't burn oil, which is one of the main benefits. It also builds vacuum real quick, and it's got a 431 CFM, which is plenty. In fact, more than what this truck really needs. But the oil-less operation is a much more benefit towards the previous generations of vane pumps. Folks, go ahead and walk in there and show them the dash cam. You got a reverse camera over there on that screen, reverse camera on this build, and just a small little interior review of this unit. Folks, if you're looking for something like this, this is a Titan tank, and this truck is built by Roll-Off Truck World. The tank comes from Titan Tanks. Titan Tanks manufactures these vacuum tanks in 2,000 gallon, 2,500 gallon, 3,000 gallons, 3,600, 4,000, and 4,600 gallon tanks. Steel tanks only at the moment for Titan Tanks. So folks, if you're looking for something like this and you're looking to build your next dream truck, whether you want another vacuum pump or you want to run a traditional vane pump, or you like Fruitland or Massport or Europe or Battioni or NVE, we can do those all. We do have our suggestions, but ultimately the customer picks it and we build it your way. And folks, if you're looking to add extra strobe lights, extra chrome, extra toolboxes and this and that, we can do it your way. If you're looking for a custom paint job, just give us your paint code, we'll match it, and we'll paint this truck the right way, your way. Folks, give us a call, 281-864-0891. Visit our website, www.rolofftruckworld.com. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to building your next dream truck. Thanks for watching once again.